how do we really solve the toughest challenges? Especially in areas like education.
Yeah.
How do we actually make breakthroughs?
Yeah, it's often not about one person, is it?
Exactly. It's more about finding these innovative, really collaborative ways of working together. Sometimes the best insights, they just come from seeing great teamwork in action.
That's so true. It's in that synergy, that genuine connection where you see what's really possible, especially when we're talking about supporting kids who need it most, making sure every child gets a chance to, well, to really flourish.
You've hit it right there.
Hmm.
And that's precisely what we're getting into today.
Mm.
Welcome, everyone, to this deep dive. Our whole mission here is to unpack some really fascinating stuff from quite a unique source.
Right. It's a nomination for a pretty prestigious award, the 2025 McLean-Yoder Award for Professional Excellence.
Yeah, and we're looking at what makes this particular team stand out. We're focusing on the Flagler County School District team. They're based at Belterre Elementary School down in Palm Coast, Florida.
And they've put together this model, this approach that's just a fantastic example of collaborative excellence. It really sets a high bar for bringing different kinds of expertise together effectively.
It does. And the core of our deep dive today is this exemplary model of what's called interprofessional collaborative practice, IPCP.
Yeah. PCP, yeah.
And it's really thriving there inside Belterre Elementary's physically impaired classroom, the PI classroom.
And it's not just about, ticking boxes for services.
No, not at all. It's about creating this whole comprehensive student-focused ecosystem, which is just absolutely vital for students using augmentative and alternative communication, AAC, kids who need support to communicate and learn.
What's really amazing is how they've structured this whole thing around each specific student. And right at the center, you've got Janice Mikutel. She's the classroom teacher.
The anchor, really.
Yeah, she's the anchor. Her expertise is what guides the whole educational path for these kids.
And she's definitely not alone in this. Working right alongside her is Susan Owen, a paraprofessional.
Right.
And get this, she has 2 decades, 20 years of hands-on experience supporting physically impaired children.
Wow, 20 years.
20 years. In education, sometimes you see high turnover, but that kind of deep, long-term commitment, it brings this institutional memory, this intuition almost, that you just can't replace.
Absolutely. It's more than just qualifications on paper. It's that lived experience, understanding the subtleties, the nuances of what these students need day in and day out.
And this whole supportive approach, it doesn't just stop at the school doors, right?
No, absolutely not. Parents are key. They're seen as integral members of the team. I mean, who knows the child better?
Exactly. They're the first experts.
Right. They bring invaluable insights, strengths, needs, preferences, even just the daily home routine. All of that helps build consistency between home and school.
Which is fundamental for making real progress.
Definitely.
So if you're kind of picturing a standard classroom setup with maybe a couple of support staff popping in and out.
Think much bigger.
Yeah. Think much bigger. This deep dive is really going to show how this isn't just a group of dedicated people working in the same building.
No, it's a true synergy.
It is a synergy of diverse professionals, all weaving their skills together. They create this incredibly comprehensive, deeply supportive learning space. It's going to show you, very practically, how teamwork genuinely empowers students, gives them the tools to thrive.
It's a fantastic model showing how different skills, sometimes from fields that seem quite separate, all come together to meet a single complex need.
Like the medical side.
Exactly. Beyond the core classroom team, you have Nurse Mabel Wang. She's not just handling health issues as they pop up.
Right.
She's focused on their optimal well-being throughout the whole day. That directly impacts their ability to engage, to learn. It's crucial for just continuity.
And technology, especially for kids using AAC, it's not just an add-on anymore.
Oh, definitely not. It's their voice in many cases.
Yeah, it is. So you've got Anne-Marie Cole, the District Assistive Technology Specialist, and Amy Kopak providing IT support. They are absolutely pivotal.
And their job isn't just handing out devices.
No, it's making sure the tech integrates seamlessly, that the AAC devices, the other tools, actually work reliably within the flow of the classroom, the school day, making sure it's functional, not just present.
Which brings up another layer of specialized support. There's Teresa Pender, a regional assistive technology specialist.
Okay.
She brings that deep specialized knowledge. She's like a bridge connecting state-level resources to what an individual student actually needs right there in the classroom.
So ensuring the right tech gets to the right student.
Precisely. Making sure the most current, most relevant AT is not just available, but tailored perfectly.
And then you add the therapeutic interventions. That's another huge piece.
Huge. We're talking about occupational therapy with Emily Saab, physical therapy with Katie Wimberly, and vision therapy with Jeanette Mora-Diaz.
And what's really impressive is how they coordinate these.
Yes, it's not siloed. Their different therapies are meticulously planned together. Often they do joint sessions, or they co-plan directly with Janice, the teacher.
So, practical example.
Okay, so maybe physical therapy goals for mobility get directly linked into how a student accesses their AAC device during, say, circle time.
Ah, I see. So the functional gains from therapy are immediately useful in their learning activity.
Exactly. It makes it real world, immediately applicable.
Now, you mentioned before how this extends beyond the school walls. What about when private nurses are involved? That can sometimes add another layer of complexity.
It can, but here it seems they integrate really smoothly. When private nurses are part of a student's care team, they become part of this team too.
Okay.
They provide that essential, specialized medical care, obviously. But crucially, they also act as a communication link, a liaison between school and home.
That constant back and forth.
Yes, that almost daily communication, bridging those two critical worlds for the student, it's absolutely vital for their overall progress and well-being.
And kind of pulling all these threads together, the person who actually nominated this team makes a pretty central role herself, right?
Absolutely. That's Kathleen Annis-Agasti, the speech-language pathologist, the SLP. She submitted this nomination, and you can see why.
Her focus is communication.
Intensely. She works closely with everyone on the team to make sure the student's AAC system is used effectively everywhere. In the classroom, therapy, maybe even at home.
So she's not just working with the student.
No, she's training parents, teachers, Susan the paraprofessional, maybe even those private nurses on the student's specific device, their specific communication strategies. It's about building capacity across the board.
So when all these pieces really do click together, what's the outcome? What does it mean for the students?
Well, looking at the big picture, the success here really comes down to their commitment. A commitment to open communication, to shared decision-making, and keeping the student absolutely central.
It's not just a list of specialists.
Not at all. It's a living, breathing system. It ensures learning and therapy are cohesive, not fragmented. They have regular meetings across disciplines, they keep detailed notes, and crucially, they're willing to adjust things based on how the student is doing. That adaptability is key.
So by truly harnessing everyone's expertise, Mabel Wang's nursing support, the targeted therapies from Emily Saab, Katie Wimberly, Jeanette Mora-Diaz, the tech integration from Anne-Marie Cole and Amy Kopak, Teresa Pinder's specialized AT knowledge.
All centered on the student and their family.
This Flagler County team at Belterre Elementary is genuinely enabling these kids, students with physical impairments, students using AAC to reach their full potential.
It's a powerful commitment, making sure no child gets left behind because the support wasn't joined up.
Yeah.
This collaboration really shows best practices in action. It demonstrates that transformative power of teamwork, empowering students not just to, get services, but to actually thrive, to be surrounded by this interconnected web of support in every part of their school life.
It's really something. And, as you listen to this, maybe think about how these core ideas, integrating different skills, fostering that constant open communication between everyone involved.
Including those crucial liaisons like the private nurses.
And always adapting based on progress. How could those principles apply maybe outside of special education?
That's a great question.
Where could you, in your own work or even personal life, find or build similar kinds of synergy? Where could bringing diverse perspectives together lead to better, more holistic results through real teamwork?
It's a powerful thought, isn't it? It goes way beyond just one field.
It really does.
Yeah.
It reminds us that sometimes the most complex problems, they're best solved when we bring different minds together, truly together.